And welcome back to Pokemon Fire Red Part 3. And this time we are now in Pewter City. Now there's a couple of things we can do around here. First off, I did a little bit of off-screen grinding. I know I didn't level up Squirrel too much. Well, I'm going to show you that you don't really need to level up Squirrel too much either. Just checking my bag to make sure I have enough potions, and I do. Alright, now normally you can go ahead and walk out of here, but you can't do that yet. Because this guy's going to stop you and take you right to Brock's gym. Pretty much like so. If you have the right stuff, go take on Brock. I do have the right stuff, actually. But before we get into that, there's a couple of things we actually like to go grab here. There's a hidden item around here. Maybe it's in... I was pretty sure there's a hidden item around here. There we go. There's a Pokeball right here. Now, another thing I want to show you is you could go to the Pokemon Museum if you want, but that's not the main track. The main attraction is what's over there. We won't be able to access that right now, so we'll go back there later. So, in the meantime, let's take on Brock in the Pewter City Gym. Now, of course, everyone knows that this gym is full of rock types, and if you have a water, fighting, or a grass type, you should be pretty much good to go. I mean, hell, even if you chose Charmander, if you grind him to like up to level 13, you can teach him Metal Claw, which is a steel type move, and rocks are weak to steel, so just be happy about that. Okay, so with Squirtle, I know Squirtle is a bit underlevel going into this gym, but quite honestly, Bubble should be enough. And I do have plenty of potions on me, so I think my Squirtle is going to be a-okay. I mean, this is what I normally do. I just wait till Squirtle gets at a decent enough level, and then I just grind from there. Alright, this camper has Sandshrew. Don't know why he just not have like another rock type with him or something. This is a rock type gym, not a ground type gym. But Geodude is part ground, so it's whatever, I suppose. Alright, come on. Super effective. Come on, Bubble. KO, KO, KO. Yes, alright. That was actually pretty close, I'll be honest with you. I almost got overconfident, but... Alright, Squirrel gets a level up. That's always good. And I learned Withdraw. Withdraw can just simply boost up your defense, and wow, I got 2 level ups out of that deal. Very nice. Withdraw just simply boosts defense, just like Defense Curl, just like Harden. So it's nothing really like that special. So just feed Squirrel a potion, and we should be ready for Brock now. And so here we go. So you're here. I am Brock. I am the Pewter City Gym Leader. My rock hard willpower is evident even in my Pokemon. All my Pokemon are rock hard and have true grit and determination. That's right, my Pokemon are all rock type. Wahaha! You're going to challenge me knowing that you'll rule? Knowing that you'll rule. Yeah, I totally butchered that one. It's supposed to be known that you'll lose. But whatever. I know I'm gonna rule this match. Alright, so Brock Helmet uses this 2 rock type. That's gonna be Geodude and Onix. Geodude level 12, I believe only knows Tackle, Defense, Curl, Rock Throw. So we're just gonna open the matchup with a simple Bubble. We might be able to one-hit KO it, we might not, but we shall see. Now, Bubble is no water gun in this generation. and yet Geodude is down. Like I said, if you have Squirtle or Bulbasaur, this is really piss easy. Even Mankey can do good against Brock. So now, Brock's gonna have an Onix, and Onix here, I believe, has, Tackle, Bind, Screech, and Rock Tomb. Rock Tomb is a move that, lowers your speed every time it hits. The interesting thing about this Onix here is, it will only use Rock Tomb, Brock's AI, it would only use Rock Tomb when you are in range of being killed. So that's a weird thing. I mean, normally you go for Rock Tomb like immediately. Now there's Bind. Now, thankfully this is 3rd gen and not 1st gen, because back in 1st gen, Bind and Wrap were seriously overpowered. They would be considered to be the best moves in the game because you couldn't attack. You could switch out, but you couldn't attack. In this generation, you can't switch out, but you can still attack. So thank God for that. So yeah, pretty much just like that. My Squirrel's already all cut up. Alright, Squirrel trying to learn Water Gun. Alright. Water Gun is definitely better than Bubble at this point. So we shall definitely actually get rid of Bubble. To be honest with you, I don't really need necessarily two water type attacks. So we're just gonna get rid of Bubble and learn Water Gun. And we have defeated the gym leader Brock. Quite easy, actually. And the funny thing is, this is actually the only text right there, the only part where you receive the badge during the end of the battle, like during the battle formation screen right there. So that's something interesting to point out. Flash, yes. Everyone knows about Flash. He's one of the most useless HMs in all Pokemon history. Even more useless than Defog. Now chew on that one. And of course the TM we did just pick up was indeed Rock Tomb. Unfortunately, this is in 5th gen where the TMs are infinite. So we're just gonna have to stick with it for right now. Alright, just strolling right along. Now, I could go back to the Pokemon Center, but to be honest, I think I'll be fine. So let's just move right along, shall we? There's one of Professor Oak's aides. And we finally get the running shoes. It's too bad we have to only get running shoes like this late in the game. Now, I know it's not like as late as you think, but trust me, not getting the running shoes at the smack dab beginning of the game can be pretty bad. Especially if you're sick and tired of just walking through grass, you just want to just zip through grass. Zip through grass. There we go. Sorry, I just got a little bit tongue-tied. There we go. Now we're on our way to Route 3. The new Pokemon you can pick up here is pretty much the same as Route 22 in a way, except you can pick up a Nidoran. In Fire Red, you can find more Nidoran males, and Leaf Green, you can find more Nidoran females. And you can also find Jigglypuffs on this route as well. Yes. Alright, so let's take on this loss right here. Yeah, I looked at you, so what are you gonna do about it? Now, I know you might be thinking it's weird using the bug type against a flying type, but I'm kind of confident in Butterfree's ability here. Oh yeah, I'm very confident now. Plus, Butterfree does outspeed Pidgey, so it's not that big of a deal, at least in my opinion anyways. So we can use Butterfree to take out the annoying poison and fighting types that we might be facing later on this game. At least until we can get a better psychic type, of course. The funny thing about Stand Attack is it does lower accuracy, but because of Butterfree does have compound eyes, our accuracy is still up there. Let's hopefully that we won't miss out on this next confusion. And we do. Of course. Alright. Down goes that Pidgey. You're mean. Hey, you're the one that's challenged me to a battle. You asked for it, remember? So yep, just like I mentioned in the beginning of this LP, I'm gonna be going through every single trainer, regardless if he's required or not. I will try to cut out the random battles as best as I can. Unless I'm purposely hunting for a Pokemon, I will definitely try to cut out as many random battles as I possibly can. And whatever Pokemon I do try to catch, I'll definitely simply catch off screen. So yeah, you guys can see a couple of bug catchers on this route. They're very easy to beat. And as long as you have like a flying type or a fire type here, you can just mow right through them, no problem. Alright, as I try to readjust my mic for a second. There we go. Sometimes what I don't like about just leaning forward and trying to keep the mic balanced is that it makes my neck cramp a little bit. And my right foot's falling asleep. Great. Alright, there we go. Alright, so in this next trainer right here, it's gonna have a Rattata and an Ekans. Oh, by the way, I do like shorts because they're delightfully comfy and easy to wear. As my voice cracked a little bit by saying that famous quote that apparently it's got even the Pokemon internet community buzzing about, that they like shorts because it's comfy and easy to wear. That will later on get passed down to other trainers, I believe, in 5th gen, I want to say. Yeah, because I believe that quote was either exact word for word or was paraphrased. Alright, anyways, there's Ekans here. Now, Ekans, is a new Pokemon we've not yet encountered. Ekans is a pure poison type. And it becomes Arbok when it fully evolves. Ekans is really more, it does have some okay stats in terms of attack and speed, but overall it's very frail. There are definitely better poison types to use out there. And unfortunately, in this generation, there ain't a lot of good poison types. Except for maybe, Weezing. Maybe Weezing. But we'll get to the Weezing family once we come across the Coughing. The part of the reason why I do recommend raising a Butterfree here, at least for catching purposes, because with Compound Eyes, you can get better accurate sleep powders and stun spores off. So that way, it'll be easy for you to be catching Pokemon. That's just my recommendation personally. Alright, we will take on this bug catcher. And this one's going to basically have a Weedle, Kakuna, Caterpie, and Metapod. Nothing really too special. Again, if you have a Flyer or a Fire type, then you can sweep through these guys no problem. Fury Attack. Now, Fury Attack is a repeated attack move. And by repeated, I mean it can hit between 2 and 5 times. Sometimes Fury Attack can be very good if you're lucky. Other times, Fury Attack is just not that good because it only hits for a minimum number of times. Spearow gets stabbed off of it at least, so that has to be a good thing. Alright, and here comes the Metapod. So yeah, again, these bug catchers again, very easy to pick off of. The Metapod actually survived that Spearow's peck attack. That one deserves a medal. Alright, Bug Catcher Greg defeated. Alright, I know the trainer down there has a Spearow. Let's use one of our own, why not? And there's a hidden item right here. That is an Oranberry. It's actually the first berry you do pick up in the game. Berries are meant to be held items, and held items, under the correct circumstance, it can be actually useful. Like in the case of the Oranberry, if you're below half health, it can restore 10 of your HP. Let's actually give Fury Attack a try, see how much damage we can do. 3 times, okay, that's alright. I think we can probably finish off the Spearow now, assuming we don't get unlucky. Nice, critical hit. Sometimes you can get extremely lucky and get like 5 critical hits in a row with Fury Attack. I mean, not that I've ever seen that happen before, but hey, I guess one can dream, right? Alright, let's take on this last right here. She also has a Rattata, but she also has a Nidoran. I believe it's the Nidoran, I want to say female. I could be wrong, but we shall see. And with Mankey here, let's show off the Karate Chop. Karate Chop's a really strong physical move, but Brick Break, which will come along later, would be better. Yeah, it's Nidoran female, just as I thought. Alright. Now, like I said, this is a Nidoran female. Nidoran female is more the defensive variety of Nidoran. It can become Nidoqueen when it fully evolves. It's not too bad of a Pokemon, personally. There's also Nidoran male, which we'll come across to later at some point. Nidoran male is a more offensive one, and it becomes Nidoking when it fully evolves. Definitely better suited for offense, and is actually one of the it's one of the first few Pokemon you can actually grab that they're actually pretty decent, to be honest with you. Nidoking is not a bad Pokemon to raise by any stretch of the imagination. It's just that there are better ground types to use out there, in my humble opinion. But you can't go wrong with Nidoran whatsoever. They're pretty easy to raise, and they level up pretty quickly too. Plus, you can evolve the Nidorino with the Moonstone as soon as you like. In this generation, if you evolve Nidorino level 22, it learns Thrash, a really strong normal-type move, but it confuses the user at the end of the round. And if you evolve Nidorino at level 23 to Nidoqueen, it can learn Body Slam, another really strong physical move that has a chance to proc Paralyze. It's personally one of my more favorite normal moves to use in the game because Paralyze is so good, especially in the metagame. Look, you can use Parafusion, you can use Paraflinch, you can even use Paraseed, and by that I mean Paralyze and Leech Seed, and just zap away the HP, no problem whatsoever. You can even use Paraspin too, by like Paratrap. And by that I mean like Paralyze and like let's say Wrap or something. You know, like with Arbok you can use Glare and Wrap. You know, something like that. Paralysis is just so good. At least in my opinion, it's very good. And last is going to finally send out a Jigglypuff. Jigglypuff is a normal type Pokemon. High HP, average attack and special attack, but very low in everything else. If you give it a Moonstone, it will become Wigglytuff. Jigglypuff does have a good array of moves. Like, it can learn Rollout, it can learn Rest, Body Slam, Double Edge. All really good moves, actually, to be honest with you. So if you do want to get a Wigglytuff, maybe like a little bit, because Wigglytuff does have a really large move pool. It's just his stats are not that good, to be perfectly honest with you. Alright, so we finally arrive at Route 4. Route 4 isn't really much of a route, except for there's a Pokemon Center right there. And we got a Prison Berry. Prison Berry can heal Confusion, should you ever get hit with like Supersonic or Confuse Ray and whatnot. Alright, I'm gonna call this one apart, and thank you for watching. Next time, we will explore Mount Moon. Catch you later.